Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to day 3 of Vlogmas. It is absolutely freezing if you cannot tell my breath. Yeah, it was -3 when I got up this morning, as I'm sure a lot of people know in England. It's frosty. Yeah, I'm filming this like the last couple of days of November and it is freezing. But anyway, today's video is one that I have had requested quite a few times, and for just some reason I've never actually got around to filming it. But yeah, I'm finally doing it today. So today's video is behind me, SADDLEPAD collection. Yeah, as I've said, I've had this requested quite a few times and for some reason just never got around to filming it. I'm not sure why, because it's actually quite an easy, simple one to film. But yeah, I'm finally filming it for you guys today. There are lots of saddle pads there. I don't use half of them, probably need to sell some of them. But yeah, so I'll just get into it. Also, quickly wanted to ask you guys, I've seen a lot about the Equitex saddle pads and a lot of people rave on about them. Are they actually worth the money? Because they are so expensive. It's like £200 for a saddle pad, maybe more than that, I can't remember. But yeah, with Pixie being so weird about her back, I wondered if that would be something that could work for her, but obviously I don't want to spend the money if they're not worth it. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any experience with Equitex saddle pads, and yeah, give me some advice on that if you can. But yeah, let's get on with the saddle pads. So I'm hoping that setup is kind of okay. I'm going to put some gloves on because I am absolutely freezing. But yeah, I keep all my saddle pads on this rack, which I will show you properly in a second, probably once I've done, to be fair. Just find it's easier. I used to keep them on one of these shelves in the back, but then like only the ones on top ever got used. Let's move these half pads out. I probably won't talk you through all my half pads because I don't use half of them. Pixie uses a half pad because she's so weird with the back. I might show you them at the end, I'm not sure. But for now, I'm going to pop them there. And yeah, crack on. So I have them in no kind of order. There are dressage and, well, they're mostly jump pads mixed in here. But yeah, so we'll start at this end. So the first one on the end is this one. It is a Shockamore one. Can't remember when I bought this one. I think I picked it up in a sale. I just wanted some more plain coloured pads for jump lessons and stuff. Because I went through a phase of the Lemure, you'll see in a second. Just keeping an eye on the dog. But yeah, so pick this one up as a bit more of a plain one. I haven't had this one that long, to be fair. As you can see, it's not overly dirty inside. But so it's obviously grey. It's got the orange and white piping. This is in size full, so it's mainly for like Bond. And I think I actually bought this when I had the ride on Phoenix, so yeah, that would have been bought for her at the time. The pads I've shown you there for a minute. And then next up, this is again is one that I don't really use. Can't remember what colour this is. It's not blush pink, it's a different kind of pink. Oh, I can't remember what colour it is. But it's another, so this one is a Lemure one, obviously in the CC cut. Can't remember what this one's called. I might sell this one, to be fair, just because I don't use it. But yeah, so I bought this when I had Phoenix. Well, when I had the main ride on Phoenix. Fancied a bit of pink, apparently. Not really a pink person, to be fair. But yeah, so that is that one. That again is in size large, according to Lemure. So yes. And again, I haven't really used that one much. I probably might sell this one, so keep a lookout on my Instagram, or I might put it on Vinted or something, but I'll let you guys know on my Instagram. If you're looking for any Lemure saddle pads. And then this one is one I have had for years. I used to use this on Kira all the time. This one's a bit smaller, as you can tell. This is in the small / medium CC. I find with like Kira and Pixie, they can go in either small, mediums or the large ones. So this is the burgundy. I used to absolutely love burgundy on Kira. I've got another burgundy one coming up. But yeah, I used to love the burgundy colour on Kira, hence I've got a couple of them. This one has been well used, although it doesn't look that dirty either. I'm quite good at washing my saddle pads, to be fair. Some of the more recent ones I've used, obviously not, but I haven't used this one in ages, but I will keep this one because I might not keep this one. I might keep the one I'm going to show you in a second. But yeah, I'm not sure. Might sell this one as well. I'll see how I feel. And then the next one I've got is a burgundy one again. This is the Loire one, so obviously I prefer this one to the last one, so that's why I might sell the other one. But this one is in large, obviously CC again. I bought this because I love the burgundy on Kira, so I thought I would get the slightly nicer, shinier version. This one's a little bit gross, do with a wash. But yeah, I'll definitely keep this one because I just really like this colour on Kira, and it's like the shiny version. Quite a pretty saddle pad. So yes, that is that one. Yeah, see a bit of a theme with who has what colours. I don't really stick to it, to be fair, but yeah. And then I've got this one. Now this is an old one that I've had forever. It's a weather beater one. It's in like a, I'd say a GP cut. But again, this is one I'll keep because I use this for like breakers and stuff, because it's a bit of a like floppy, I don't know how to explain it, a bit of a floppy, like crappy one almost. I use this when I'm breaking horses in. You can tell it hasn't been used in a while because it has got a cobweb on it. But yeah, so again, this is a full one. It's got the vents down the back, if you can see that, and this one's probably a bit gross. Yeah, a bit disgusting. But yeah, I used this when I broke Bond in. Well, when I brought him back into work from being broken in. But yeah, again, one that I will keep because it's quite a handy one. Right, and then the next one is one that I don't really use, and it's because I don't very often ride in my dressage saddles. With us not having an arena, I spend most of my time hacking, and I just find that my jump saddles are a lot more comfortable to hack in than my jumping saddles, and I don't have a regular dressage instructor at the moment, so I don't have loads of dressage pads, as you'll see. So this one I bought for Phoenix, although she's chestnut, so it doesn't really suit her, to be fair. Again, it's in like a burgundy, probably a bit more red, this one. A bit more like raspberry coloured. This is a Premier Equine dressage cut in full. It looks huge, but I am going to keep this one because I'm hoping, obviously when we move house and hopefully get an arena, I will be doing a lot more dressage schooling. Again, as you can tell, haven't used in a while because it's got a cobweb on it. But yeah, that is one that I bought probably about a year ago now, and I've hardly used. And then this one, I don't ever use it anymore, and I'm really sad that I don't because I loved this pad when I got it. It's a Kentucky one. It's in like a very, very light baby pink. So I actually asked for this for Christmas. It will have been in mind what I got for Christmas, I want to say 2021, so I've had it a while. And I loved it when I first got it. But now I just find like it's just that bit close to white, so I can't use it for competing because it's obviously pink. But I don't know, like I don't really want to use it for day-to-day training, but it is a lovely, lovely pad. It's like velvet, I can't feel because I've got gloves on. It's like this velvet material. It's got the like pearl binding around the edge. Only issue with is it is white inside, so you can see all the dirt. That back bit is absolutely minging. But yeah, I bought this at the time for Kira, and I just haven't really used it since. But I think I will keep this one just because I loved it so much at the time. It's in full, and yeah, that is that one. I'd like some more of the Kentucky pads, I think, because they are really nice. And I don't know, I've gone off Lemure a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I've had my Lemure phase, but I say that. I'm bringing out another Lemure one now. So this one, again, have not used in a really long time. I think this is the champagne colour. This, again, I bought when I had Phoenix. I used to wear it on Phoenix all the time. See, it's got chestnut hairs on it. I clearly haven't washed this one. It's in size large, CC cut again. This is one that I also might sell because I just don't use it at all. It's never one that I reach for. And, I mean, it's in pretty good condition, to be fair. Obviously, I'd give it a wash, but yeah, so keep an eye out for that one if you want any Lemure saddle pads. And then next one up, so I picked this up in a sale and it was really cheap. It's actually the only PS of Sweden pad I own. I literally got it for like £30. But again, it's dressage cut and I just don't really use them. I need to get a dressage instructor, I think. But it is a really nice pad. It's in this light blue colour and it's got all the navy detailing on it. It's got like this rosetti bow looking thing on one side, it's not on the other side. But again, it looks huge. It's in full, so this would only really fit Bond or Phoenix. And it's got this lovely like memory foam bit at the front of it. And they all have sayings on the tree of the pad, I don't know what you call it. This one literally just says I am, so don't know what that means. But yeah, it's really nice pad, just do not get the use out of it, but I'm hoping I will in the future, so I will keep that one. Right, and then next up, sorry, the dog's just come in. I have this one. Now, this one, I was literally just saying about the Lemure pads, but I actually do really like this one. So this is the Benetton Blue pad. I haven't used it in a long time, but I do use this one, and it's got a bit of a funny mark here. I don't know if you can see. It's lighter, but this is one of the old style pads. Like, this bit's different. I've had this for years and years. I think it's coming off this. Again, it's in large CC cut, as I'm sure you can see, and that one has been washed. It's very clean. But yeah, that is one I will keep because I do actually quite like that one. And then next up, this is one that I don't really know what to do with it. So it's a dressage one. This is one I'm pretty sure we picked up second hand off eBay. It's got like the pockets for padding in it. And it's just a grey Lemure dressage pad. Again, I don't use it because I don't use dressage pads. It is a bit minging inside though. So I'll probably keep that one. Sorry if you can hear kids in the background, I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, I'll probably keep that one just because, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that is that one. I feel like this is probably a really old one, but there's buying it second hand as well. And it's like squares rather than, well, big squares rather than little squares. I don't know. But yeah, that is that one. We don't really use the pocket bit of it. But yes, and then next up, I don't know why this one is on this shelf because I don't really keep any of my competition pads on here, but it is apparently. So I lied apparently because this is a PS of Sweden one, but it is tiny. I don't know if you can tell from that. It is so tiny. I got it in size cob in hope that it would fit like Pixie and Kira, but it is just inky. It's also another one that's white on the inside. I haven't used it loads, but there are some hairs on it. Yeah, it just about fits Pixie. It fits probably Portia the best, but it is just too small. I'll probably keep it because I can't really sell it as a cob saddle pad when it's just tiny. And maybe I'll have a pony one day. Maybe it can be for Elle when she's 4. But yeah, so this one says, "We rise by lifting others." Inspirational. And again, it's got like the padding and the nice piping on it. Yeah, that one shouldn't really be in this pile, but May as well show it you because it's there. And then this next one, again, is a Lemieux one. I know I was saying that I wasn't keen, but I have got quite a few of them. So this is the blush pink one, and I'll probably keep this one. I quite like it on Pixie and Kira. It's in small touch medium, so it only really goes on them two. But yeah, it's well used. It's got a cobweb in it again. Probably need to brush all these out before I use them. But yeah, this is just one that, again, I've had for years. It's the old style one, as you can tell. But yeah, I've worn this on Kira loads over the years, and probably like a bit of an old firm favourite, so I will definitely keep that one. And then next one I've got is one again that I might sell. I don't know, my mum quite likes this one, so maybe keep this and she can use it. It's a dressage cut one, so we don't get loads of use out of it, but yeah, when we do have dressage lessons, this is probably the one that my mum reaches for on Phoenix. This, I think, is ice blue. That seems to be ringing a bell to me, but I'm not 100%. Again, it's an old style one. I've had this one for a long time. It is size large and dressage. And yeah, it's pretty gross inside, so that has obviously been well used. And then the next one is one I bought for my mum. I think it was a Christmas present or a birthday present a couple of years ago, but it's one of the Lemieux, obviously again CC ones, but it's like the mesh one. Can't remember exactly what they were called, but I thought this would be good for cross country, but she doesn't use it for cross country, so this is one again that we don't really get loads of use out of, but whatever. I'll keep this one because I'll probably use it for cross country at some point. Dog is chewing something. So yeah, it has been used. As you can see, it's a little bit hairy, but it hasn't had loads of use out of it. So yes, that is that one. And then this is one that we were actually given by one of our instructors. This is Phoenix's main pad that she's using at the moment. It's actually probably dressage cut, but my mum uses it for hacking and stuff because it's the one that suits her saddle the best, because it's got these grippy bits, and Phoenix's saddle was made for her, but that was years ago now, and it's just starting to slip back on her a bit. So yeah, we need to get the saddle fitter out for them to have a look at it, but for now my mum is using this to stop it from slipping, because as you can see I can't really push my hand against it. It's an Esquadron one, and it's all like in this meshy material. But yeah, it's actually quite a nice pad, but it's just dressage cut, which obviously, as I've said, we don't really use loads, but we do use that one. So I'm contradicting myself completely. And then the next one we've got is again another Lemieux one. This is one that my mum uses loads. So it is just the grey CC one, size large. Again, it's an old one that I've had for years, but my mum gets loads of use out of this one. So yes, this is mostly used on Phoenix, as I'm sure you can tell by the little ginger hairs in there. Grabbing things. But yeah, that is one of my mum's firm favourites. So that one will never be going anywhere. And then this is my favourite. So this is the one that I am currently using on Bond most of the time. So it is Kentucky one. Again, this is a jump pad, and it's just in navy, and then it's got like this white and like brown leathery piping around the edge. But yeah, again, I can't remember when I bought this. I haven't had it that long, probably about a year maybe. But yeah, this is definitely a firm favourite. I just think it's really smart for training, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I'm not getting older. But I'm much preferring the like muted colours over the bright colours, which you will see in a second. And then, so this is an old one, again, I've had for years. So this is the blush pink one again, but this is in dressage cut. Again, always used to put this on Kira. We'll probably keep, or I might sell this one, I'm not sure. For the sake of Kira, it's a bit gross. Hasn't been washed in a while, but that is in small medium. That one doesn't actually look like it comes up as small as the CC cuts. That's probably because they're longer, aren't they? I don't know. But yeah, that again, one I've had for years, but probably one that I will keep forever. And then this one is one that I bought fairly recently, actually. I bought this I briefly started going to dressage lessons, but for whatever reason didn't stay going regularly. But I bought this because it's obviously a bit more of a muted colour, and I thought for dressage lessons it would look quite smart. So this is a Lemieux one, in size small medium, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. And it's obviously one of the newer ones. It is a Loire version. I don't know if that's how you say it. And it's just got this like grey and silver piping around the edge. But yeah, that one I'll keep for if I ever decide to get some dressage lessons, which I definitely need to do. And then this is the last one on my shelf, actually. Oh, I've got a couple of others. I'll have to go and grab them. So this one is just a very boring, plain black one. But this is the one that I kind of use to get a bit like gross up. Like I'll take this one over the road when I'm going hacking on dirty hacks and stuff. Or again, one that I'll sometimes use for the breakers. Like just a very plain one that is quite good to have. So yeah, it's a black one, it's a weather beater one in CC cut. As you can see, this one is gross. I have used this recently. I had this on Porsche. But yeah, again, it's a large one. It's just got the vents on the back again, like the weather beater ones do. But yeah, I actually quite like that one. It's just it's a bit dusty from where I've had it on a horse, but yes, that is that one. And then I've just got a couple on the Kubota, so I'll just snip and grab them. And then that's pretty much all my saddle pads. I have got the white ones there, which I'm not going to show you because they're all just various versions of white, probably mostly Lemieux saddle pads. But I'll go and get these other couple and show you them. So I've got two more. One of them is this one. This is again one that I've had for years and years. It is the Eurojump one by Lemieux. It is in navy and it's got grey binding on it. This is the one I've been using for Porsche at the moment, hence it was on the Kubota because I take that over to tack them up. But yeah, again, it's a large CC one. It's just quite a muted colour again, so I quite like having like the basics like this in. A bit gross again. But yeah, so that is one that I do use a lot. And then last one, I think that tower is going to come down on me if I put many more on there. This is one, it will have been in a haul. It's fairly new, but I still really like this one. So this is the one I've been using on Kira at the moment, which is why it was on there. It's an Esquadron one, and it's got like these little sticky bits on it. It's in this really cool colour. I really like this colour. It's like a light blue, almost a bit silvery, and it's got these little blue pearls around the edge. Yeah, just one that I really like and use quite a lot. It doesn't look overly dirty because it's almost like the bit of the grey dusty colour on the inside itself. But yeah, again, one of my favourites, that one. So yeah, that is all my saddle pads. It doesn't actually look like there's too many really. Well, probably does, but I don't think it looked too bad. Okay, I've just put them all back. Thought I'd quickly show you how I keep them. So I keep them on one of these coat hanger hooks, which I'm sure you've seen before. I actually just reorganised them into dressage and jumping. But yeah, that is all my saddle pads. That is how I store them. Right, so I'm going to leave this video here before my feet freeze off. This headband thing is really annoying. It's a little bit too big for me. I want to be part of the outro, Echo. Would that be nice? So yeah, that is my saddle pad collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Rusty is bombing around the garden. It is so cold, isn't it? We need to get you some little foley rugs. We do. I have ordered some. I'm waiting for them to come. But yeah, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.